trials come to make you strong. Is there anybody in the house who's going through a trial? Well, if you are not going through a trial now, just keep on living. A trial is going to come. We live in a world that's filled with trials and tribulations, with difficulties and disappointments. It's a very real part of life that we fail to recognize that it will come, and we forget how to deal with them most of the time when they do come. We fail to teach our children growing up how to handle the trials and the difficulties of life, knowing that they are going to go through them. They are going to have them. And yet at the same time, it's a very real part of the Christian walk. We want to act like, as believers, as Christians, that we shouldn't have trials. We shouldn't go through trials. But I want you to understand and know that the Lord has said that if you walk right and talk right and live right, then there are going to be times that you will be persecuted for righteousness' sake. Now, many of us go through trials because we've done what's wrong, not for righteousness' sake. A whole lot of times when we are going through the agonies of life, it's because we missed the mark. And having missed the mark, sin catches up with us and causes us to go through difficulties. But because we are born again, because we have been sanctified and filled with the Holy Spirit and have a new spirit within us, now we ought to be endeavoring to live right, to walk right, to talk right, to act right, to do those things that are right, because now we are the people of God. And when you made that decision to do the right thing, the first thing you have to deal with is your very own self. Yeah, doing the right thing, living in righteousness and holiness, means you first got to deal with that sin nature within yourself and pull yourself out of the muck and marrow of life so that you can now start to live the right way. And I'm going to tell you, sometimes that's hard. Every believer ought to have made a commitment to do what's right, to live in the right way, to act the right way. And yet at the same time that you do that, you've got to know that there's going to be some hardships for doing what's right. You do know that means telling the truth when you want to tell a lie. And it's advantageous to tell the lie. The lie might get you out of a whole lot of stuff. Y'all ain't gonna help me. But because you know it's wrong to lie, you tell the truth anyway and suffer the consequences of having told the truth.